Is she, 32F, trying to baby trap me, 35M? I have been dating Amanda for 3 months. She has been upfront that her goal is marriage and a family. Which is cool. I recently got divorced because my ex finally told me she didn't actually want kids. And that was that. I'm not a spring chicken, so I understand that time is a thing. Now, I get that we may need to move a little faster than if we were younger. But obviously that is not something that is coming into play right now. She is on BC. Per her, last week we went out of town for a few days and stayed in a hotel. I started noticing these little white sticks in the trash and what looked like whitening strip packets. I got curious and looked closer and ended up Googling it. They are ovulation tests. When I asked her about it, she freaked, accused me of invading her privacy, and told me she used them to track her period. Now, maybe I'm missing something, but her reaction combined with what I know makes me cute little suspicious. She is irate at me, so I wanted to check here. Ovulation tests are generally used to pinpoint ovulation to time sex correctly. The birth control shot also stops ovulation, so why would she be using the strips? I think your suspicions are correct. I echo what others have said regarding her saying she's on the shot. It's been a while since I've used birth control, but when I was on the shot I never got a period, so there was nothing to track. But also her saying you were invading her privacy? They were in the trash. That is not searching her belongings. It's a trash can. Her defensiveness speaks volumes. Weird. Ovulation happens around day 14-17, so about a week after bleeding stops. Nobody uses ovulation strips to track their period. They're used to determine the fertile window each month, the few days best for conception. Now, she might track it to avoid sex during her fertile window, or to have sex on purpose during that time. Either way, she should be upfront with you and not defensive. Sounds to me like she could possibly be using ovulation tracking as birth control and not actually using any reliable form of contraception. I'd ask her and start wearing condoms ASAP if you don't want a kid right now. Using ovulation tests would be an expensive way to track periods. If you're sleeping together, you have the right to know exactly what type of birth control she's using. If she claims to be on the pill, an ovulation test is pointless because she'd already know where she is on her cycle. Her reaction makes me think you should use a condom either way. I have a feeling you'll get your answer based on how she takes it. She is irate because she got caught. There is no reason for her to be tracking ovulation if she is on the shot. It very much looks like she's trying to get pregnant. Just going to add that you should take your reproduction into your own hands. I.e., use condoms. If you don't want kids right just now, don't trust someone else to adhere to your reproductive goals. Especially not after 3 months SMH. Guess what? Nobody can baby trap you when you are taking responsibility for using contraception. I really hate this narrative. I bet you $10 you don't wear condoms, yet would cry at the pregnancy scare. Weak AF. Wrap it up, dude. Maybe it's just me, but I'm on the 3-month depot shot and I don't get periods. Yes, she is trying to baby trap you. Good luck. I have never heard of someone using ovulation sticks to track their period. Ever. It really makes no sense. Period tracker apps or a simple calendar make a million times more sense. Either she's trying to get pregnant or she's not really on birth control and trying to use the rhythm method. Either way, she isn't trustworthy. If she said she's on the shot, she is definitely lying. She won't ovulate on the shot. Run like the wind. Bullseye. Why is she taking an ovulation test if she is on birth control? That doesn't even make sense. Tears of joy. After a few depot shots, my young friends hardly had periods at all. They were not ovulating. Pretty nuts to think she would only know you 3 months and roll these dice. Dude, wear a condom. Make sure not to nut in her either, just in case. Take control of her fate. Women do not ovulate on BC. Women use period tracker apps to track their periods, not pricey ovulation kits. Birth control typically stops periods. So why would she need to track them in the first place? Yeah, I wouldn't be having sex with her without using condoms that have been in your possession. She has no opportunity to poke holes in. Or, you could date someone that you trust. You mentioned that you recently got divorced. I'm sure you're in no hurry to jump into a new marriage. Ovulation tests for period tracking? That's new. And if you're on the BC shot, you shouldn't have any ovulation at all. So she's clearly lying to you. I feel like most women track their periods with a calendar. I don't know for sure. Also, if she's getting so defensive, then it's probably because she's up to something.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.